Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of What's It Up To. Today we're talking about Yum Brands, a food company that's doing pretty good that isn't the Very Good Food Company. Pretty clever title, I think. Hopefully you think so too. If you don't know what the Very Good Food Company is, go check out one of my recent videos. I don't know how far back it is now, but we talk about it. Basically, it's a vegetarian or vegan company, plant-based food company that has been delisted, and it was propped up by none other than financial education. But if that isn't financial education, I don't know what is. Today we're actually going to talk about a profitable company, and really it's the parent company that owns a couple subsidiaries that you might be familiar with, some like Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut. They had earnings today. They did pretty well. We're going to talk about some stats and some highlights. If you're into dividend stocks, maybe this is one to consider. It does pay a dividend, which they just raised. And without further ado, let's get into it. We have one article here that talks about how the Pete Davidson Taco Bell breakfast commercial is responsible for Taco Bell's growth in the last quarter. They say U.S. sales grew 14%, while international sales grew 23% as customers looked for value and premium offerings. I don't know if I'd call things from Taco Bell premium, but I do appreciate it because I like Taco Bell. Quarter four same-store sales came in much higher than expected at 11% versus 6.53%. And here's a stat to remember. The Mexican pizza came back from the dead last year and sold 45 million units in 2022. And I believe it came back in the middle of the year, so the fact that it still sold that many, kind of mind-blowing. So if we take a look at the parent company, Yum Brands in general, they reported fourth quarter full year 2022 sales growth of 7% year on year, which came out to be $2.02 billion. Same-store sales grew on average 6%, KFC being 5%, Taco Bell 11%, as we mentioned before, and Pizza Hut just a measly 1%. So it looks like Pizza Hut's their weakest link here. As you would expect, total costs and expenses did increase 4%, but the operating margin was about 30-ish%, 28.6%. If you're into dividend stocks, this might be the stat you care about the most. The company's board of directors increased the quarterly dividend to 60.5 cents per share with its first distribution on March 10th. And lastly, their earnings per share, notice how they're profitable, is $1.31, which beat the consensus of $1.26. So all of these seem like pretty good highlights for Yum Brands. I just wanted to mention them because I like Taco Bell. I like Pizza Hut. I haven't been to KFC in quite some time, but that doesn't mean I dislike it. And really, I just wanted to show you a food company that isn't hemorrhaging cash and is profitable. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. That way you don't miss any in the future. And thanks again, as always, for watching. Really do appreciate you, and take care.